Hello everyone and welcome back to SIDS Technolog. I'm your host Siddharth Chauhan. In my last video, I have shown you how you can use the GUI of SSMS to create the basic tabular tables. For example, you just simply have to right click on the tables folder, go to new and select a table. You will see a GUI format where uh, you have a grid layout and you can simply start adding a row for each column and get your table created. I've also shown you all the associated options which you can use here and how you can view or edit a data for your table. In this video, I'm going to show you some features of SSMS, how you can quickly generate a script for any object. So SSMS has provided a very quick way to generate scripts for any object. For example, for let's say this table, all you have to do is right click on it, script table as create to new query editor window, right? And you got your scripts. Now, one problem with this type of scripting is that you does not get all the dependent objects. For example, let's say I have multiple indexes. As you can see, I have two indexes here. However, I only get the script for my primary key, right? So what if you want to include the dependent objects as well as all the indexes should come up when you're scripting it out? Okay, so there are two ways to achieve that. All right, first what you can do is you can configure your SSMS to generate or include these objects. For example, what you have to do is go to tools, go to options, and here you will see some option which say SQL Server's Object Explorer, and here you have option for scripting. When you click on it, you will see all the options. So these are what has been set as true. These will included when you generate a script for an object. All right, for example, here if you see there are options for table and view, and as you can see by default indexes to script indexes, it has been set as false. So what I have to do is if I select it as a true, okay, and click on OK, and now if I generate my script, okay, so it will include my indexes as well. All right, similarly you can set all the options which you should have. So in case you are generating script for any tables, what all objects should be included, you can set true as per that. For example, like here as you can see, you check constants, the default constants, they are by default included, whereas triggers is been set as false. So if you have a trigger defined on your table, you can set it as a true, and from next time onward whenever you script it out, your dependent triggers will also get included in your script, right? Now this is one way, right? What about let's say now as you can see, what I have an option to script out one object, right? So now I can see there are two tables, for then I have to click on the other table again and generate a script for it. Okay, so what if you have, like let's say you have 1,000 tables and you want a single script for all these tables, or in one go you want to script out everything. All right, so what happens in case you want to achieve that you will have a single file where you have all objects. So there is a special task which has been defined. So what you have to do is right click on your database, all right, and go to task, and then there is an option for generate scripts. Okay, when once you click on it, it will open a wizard, and in this wizard there are options like, for example, script the entire database. All right, so you do not have to worry about selecting any object. You just click on this is the default option, and if you go next, you will have everything scripted out. Or else what you can do is that again you have options. For example, if you have tables, if you have functions, if you have stored procedures, all those will going to list up here, and you can script them out. So in case you want, let's suppose if I had 10 tables and I would just wanted to select 5 tables out of them in a particular script, I can select from here. All right, so let me currently script stick to the default option and go to next. Now here again, what I got is I got several options. First, for example, I can save it as a notebook, I can save it as a script. All right, and even in a script, the very good thing is you can save one file for each object, right? So in case, for example, you have recently integrated with your some kind of code version control methods like TFS, right? So what you can do is that you can script out all the objects and you can then import it in your version control methods, version control tools. All right, and then you can use it. So it is a very good utility in case you want to script, you're going to get a script, individual script for each individual object. All right, and again you also have the option to have it in a new query window. Then here you can see there is one advanced button. In the advanced button, if you click on it, again similar to what the options you saw for SSMS, you will get a similar kind of options here which you can set. For example, here fortunately in this the indexes are automatically selected, right? And again triggers are not selected, so you can select it over here and you can set all the options whatever you have, so that when you are generating a script, all those dependent objects are included by default. You can also create, drop and create. If you want, you can include your database. If you want, you can exclude your database. All these options are also available for SSMS and as well as for individual scripting method. But the main advantage of this scripting wizard is that you can define which objects you want to script out. All right, and if you want, you can even, you have options that you can create one script per object, which is obviously not available when you're right clicking on it, right? And you can even script out and your entire database in a single script, right? So let's suppose if I'm generating it, this is how my database looks like. All right, so these are the options by which was set by default. If you want, you can change anything here, right? And these are my tables along with their indexes defined on it. The whatever option you set while generating a script through the generate script wizard is are kind of a temporary settings, so they are not saved permanently and you have to set them each time. All right, so these are the two methods how you can generate a script for a particular object, even for database or for a group of objects. These are the options available to you through SSMS, and these are very good options in case we want to do it. The only I would say kind of a disadvantage in a generative script is that, for example, there is a specialized requirement that you just want to have indexes, all the indexes or all the constraints of a table. You cannot have that. It will always be integrated along with your table. All right, so that is the only main disadvantage or only option which is not available in case you want to generate a script through for your entire database. All right, so that is it guys. Hope you like this video. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel and hit that bell icon to remain updated for my upcoming new videos, and also hit that like button in case you like this video. Thanks for joining in. Have a nice day.